flavors. You want to go ahead and get rid of that gum? Should we check the ceiling? Double check, make sure there's no big bugs. I think we're good. We are the Professional Casual Network presents. Can you turn me up a little in my headphones, please? I can't hear myself. We are the Professional Casual Network presents. Wait, did I roll a wild? A Marvel Crisis Protocol vlog? And of course, am the proverbial host, the literal host,
the adverbial host.
Ooh. I have no idea what that word means.
Adverbial?
Yeah.
It's like a soup.
Is it?
I think so.
I've never made it. They make a lot of soups. Niscaspacho.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of gazpacho?
Of course, I am Chuck, and I'm joined by Tim.
Accurate.
And Dani.
Hey, what's happening?
What is happening? Guys! First and foremost, we're feeling a little dragged down today, a little tired, maybe we need a little raise energy. We should head over to repsports.com, reppsports.com, or click the link below. Get ourselves a little 15% discount when we use promo code Professional Casual, all one word at checkout, and get that boost.
I need it.
I had the grape bubble gum today.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, you got one. I gave you one.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I
You
did.
didn't give me a grape bubble gum.
I definitely gave you a grape bubble gum.
Oh,
is it like
is there
juicy?
not a grape and a grape bubble gum?
Correct.
Just grape bubble gum?
Yes.
Okay, then yes, I do have that one.
Yeah.
I'm
If
still
you
working on
like,
that voodoo.
so have you ever thought, man, I would love Big League Chew in drink form? Because that's exactly what it tasted like.
Watermelon Frost was next on my queue, but I think grape bubble gum moved
Really?
right up.
Wow, okay. Because it legit tastes exactly like Big League Chew grape.
Wow.
Mm.
Yeah. It was all right. I didn't hate it. I'm not a Big League Chew grape guy.
Okay.
So,
Oh, I
But-
am. I'm about that life.
oh, okay.
If it tastes like a grape flavored children's medicine, I want it in me
It's weird.
until I have to get my stomach pumped, you know?
Wow. Jesus. All right. And of course, head over to BuiltBar.com. Use promo code Professional Casual at checkout. Get those tasty Built Bars and our boosts. Sorry, I just slid the GIF. That was weird. It's either Dan's crotch or a sad walking away GIF. Guys, we have some stuff to talk about
Yeah.
this week. And I know you're itching to talk about
I
it.
am so excited.
Let's talk about games played and hobby things.
Sure.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's do that.
Let's do that. Let's take as much time as possible, Dani, because you and I, well, actually, it wasn't you. It was Tim in a wig, as we all
Right.
know. Yes, it was well established. Are we playing footsie under the table? Is that you?
Oh, is that you?
Yeah, okay. That makes
Yes,
more
we
sense.
were.
Okay.
Do I need to leave? Do you guys need a minute?
Listen, we got that's for
okay.
later.
Can you throw me the wig on the way out?
Yeah. Of course, you and I played
Yes.
last week. First time ever
Yeah.
over at twitch.tv/professional.
Yeah,
Casual
I was
Network.
excited about it.
And Tim was not there in any capacity.
He left us high and dry.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of glad you
When
came
I'm
back.
not there, people normally dry up. That is accurate.
Yep.
It's true.
Yep.
It's true. Yikes. We played, I don't even remember what we played. What did we play?
I was A-Force.
You were A-Force and I ran literally the same as Guardian list.
Yep.
As the week prior. So I had Thor, Enchantress, Valkyrie, who still is not impressive to me in any way, shape, or form, and the greatest 4-threat character in the entire game, Loki. And he brought a mind gem.
Yep.
Yes, the greatest 4-threat character in the game, 5-threat Loki.
He's 4-threat, and then I bring a mind gem that he equips himself with. So he's a 4+1. Everybody knows that.
I disagree, but I wasn't there, so I can't
Exactly.
say-
Right.
You
I
can't
can't,
argue. Yeah,
can't say mum about it.
that's true. That is true.
Yep.
Not Tim was there, though.
Yeah.
Shout out to that guy for running this camera.
Thank God for that guy.
Yeah, he's great.
Whew,
He is great. You ran A-Force.
I did.
Man, I don't like She-Hulk at all.
Yeah.
I started the game off hot
I
by
play her every week, against her every week for a while.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah.
I started off strong by staying the fuck away from you as much
Yep.
as possible.
Yes.
We played Senator and we played Extremist Consoles.
Yep.
yes.
And then to my dismay, She-Hulk got the Senator,
Mhm.
and I was like, well, this is going to be an uphill battle for me.
Yeah.
I also, Bloodlust took over again, and I stupidly attacked. I don't know why I did it with Enchantress of all people. And it just ruined my life. What you doing, bud?
Peekaboo.
Won't focus?
It won't focus. You're all blurry now.
Oh,
You're just moving too fast.
That's weird. Because I'm not moving, am I? Is it because I'm swaying? What is happening? Anyway.
There we go.
All right.
Oh, man, you are crystal clear now. You're looking good.
It's like a newborn when they start
Fuck
to cross
you.
their eyes, and you just have to like cover them, and then when they open them, they reset.
Yeah.
Because babies are actually robots.
Much like pigeons.
Much like birds.
Yep.
I was driving to get my second shot like a couple of weeks ago, vaccine.
Mhm.
I hit 2 birds, mechanical parts fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know what the
They
hell's up
mess
with
up
these.
your windshield with the nuts and bolts.
Yeah, I don't understand what the hell's going on with birds lately, but they are coming after us.
There was a super fat, slow flying bird that I almost hit in front of Hannaford on the way over here.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, I'm going to get there. And I'm going to say, oh, I almost hit a drone on the way here. And only Chuck is going to get it. And then we started talking about birds anyway. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good bird day.
It's a good bird day. You ended up squeaking on it when you were still undefeated in singles competition over at twitch.tv/professional casual network.
Yeah.
Head over there, or in a couple of weeks, check it out on the YouTube.
Yeah.
Hell, we just put up a bunch of new videos on the YouTube following this week.
Mhm.
I think week 2 of Civil War is out. Week 3, I think, just dropped. And there's another one that's going. Oh, You vs. Me, Web Warriors versus Asgard.
Yes.
Right on.
Okay. Well, I guess that's it, guys. It's been real fun to
All right. Good to see you.
it's been kind of
Nice.
slow.
It was a pretty exciting week. We've been teased.
Yeah,
They've been like nibbling at my tip for like 3 weeks now
we have.
with Dallas doing painting of Scarlet Witch.
Yep.
And then showing more painting of Scarlet Witch.
Yep.
And constantly posting pictures of Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver over and over and over and
Yep.
over again.
Nice promo shots they had.
They did.
Yeah. Really great
Dallas
promo
does
shots.
a great job. I don't care what Dan says about him. I think he's an absolute treasure.
Absolute national treasure.
Mhm.
He's quite easily one of my favorite people in miniature gaming mythos.
Yes.
He is a god among insects,
Mhm.
some would argue.
Yep.
I want to believe the part that of him that believes in me.
Right. Exactly.
Yes.
Yep.
100%.
There's some days where I look up at the moon
Yes.
and I'm like, I wonder if Dallas right now is looking at the same moon that's looking at me.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah.
That's
And what a
poetic.
moment that would
Right.
be.
Yep.
Do you ever hope that maybe you'll see his face in the moon every once in a while?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Yep.
That's fair.
Just smiling down at you.
Yeah.
But not in the creepy way that Dan does it in Kapapa.
Correct.
Yes.
Maybe
creeps
one
me
day Marvel Crisis Protocol will release an ego model.
Oh.
The giant planet that is a face
yes.
that they also retconned into Star-Lord's dad in the MCU,
Ah.
Sure they did. Why
Yeah.
wouldn't they? Makes
Yeah.
sense.
played by Kurt Russell.
Yeah, shout out to Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
For
Russell
real.
Crowe.
He had a great beard.
Yeah.
It's shocking how good looking he still is for his age.
Mhm.
It's 100% the beard.
Yeah.
I'm realizing that more and more.
2,300 years old.
Solid.
Stone
Actually,
Cold
significantly
Fox.
older than that. I
Yeah.
think Ego.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Stunt Mike? Or Stuntman Mike anyway.
Stuntman Mike?
Yeah.
You mean Moneymaker Mike?
No, Stuntman Mike. He plays a character named Stuntman Mike
Oh.
in one of my 4th favorite movie of all time, Death Proof.
Oh, okay.
And the famous line is, "Who the fuck is Stuntman Mike?"
Oh.
And he's sitting right there and he
Yeah.
has a Stuntman coat on. It's highly recommend if no one's ever seen it.
All right.
It's probably Quentin Tarantino's worst movie, but it's
Ah.
absolute delight. It's purposely bad.
So on camera, I really liked this material of this new shirt, but
Yeah.
on the camera, it looks like the draping that they throw over you when you go to get your hair cut.
Yeah, it does. Absolutely right.
And I don't
That's
like
funny.
that.
I
Scotty,
do like that shirt.
how do you feel about it, bud? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scotty, do you
Shout out to
think-
Scotty. And shout out to Zach Duncan.
Oh, the Ducan.
Yes, the big D himself, Rusty Shackelford. That was the guy I was trying to remember last week who always comments on the YouTubes.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Duncan.
Thank you.
The old
And,
Z-Dug.
H. Rivera, too, popped back up this past week
popping
in the
up.
comments.
All right, so let's talk about it. There was a panel to play on Scarlet Witch.
There was.
Yes, you are losing your goddamn mind about it.
I've lost and found all my marbles 3 times this week.
Wow.
Every time I remember that the panel to play for her came out. And a panel to play that had significantly more information than the last one we received on Mr. Sinister.
I'm Mr. Sinister,
which
correct.
barely told us anything.
Right.
Um,
100%.
But I am ecstatic that they are treating her with the respect that she deserves,
Mhm.
that she is a high threat character.
Yep.
And has a lot going on to back up the cost.
Yes. So over on, I believe it was at the time of recording would have been Tuesday.
Mhm.
Will and Dallas, I believe, streamed a game where one of them had used Mr. Sinister, and then the others used Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver.
Oh,
So we got previews of them without having anything released yet. I grabbed a screenshot just in case it was taken down of the notes, the cliff notes essentially
Mhm.
of what it was. And this is what shout out to Jared Lopez, who gave us a little summary. If you're watching, shout out to you, bud. Thank you.
his friends call him Joe Pez.
Yes.
Mhm.
Took me a minute to get that. Thank you. Pietro is a 3. Wanda is a 5. Sinister is a 4.
I'm surprised about Sinister being a 4.
Nah, he seemed like a solid. Like I say, he has a
With
gimmick.
what to go off of?
He has a gimmick.
Yes.
He has a gimmicky
Yeah.
attack, and most gimmicky attack characters are 4s.
Fair.
Like Hell is a 4.
Killmonger.
Killmonger's a 4. I guess like Bob is the only exception. He's a 2.
Yeah.
But otherwise, if they have like a weird
But
gimmick
as we discussed,
mechanic,
he should be a 4.
yeah, kind of. I mean, might as well.
Right.
The game's out of control as it is anyway, so
Out of control.
power
Oh.
creep doesn't even exist in this game.
No, just She-Hulk.
Yeah. But I like him at a 4. I think he's I like 4 options. I think there needs to be more 4 options in the game.
Mhm.
We've seen a ton of 3s getting pumped out.
I'm all for it.
There it was. I'm all for it.
Ha, ha. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about Pietro first. Long move.
Makes sense.
Makes
Yep.
sense. Speedster. And if he spends 3 power, he gets an additional long move.
I don't like that. That's expensive. That's
Yeah.
Ghost Rider cost and movement. That seems excessive. You should get 2
Except for
moves
he
per
gets
move and
a
also
long move instead of a medium move, because Ghost Rider actually only moves medium.
That particular power, though, he spends 3 to move long, though.
No, he has to play a card to move long.
No.
I thought Hell on Wheels gives him a long move till the end of the turn, and then he can.
No, Hell on Wheels just gives him. You're talking about the ability, the superpower? Or
No,
the
I thought
card?
it was a card.
Oh, gotcha. The ability on his card just lets him move long.
I've literally never
Okay.
played Ghost Rider, so I have no idea.
Same.
Fair.
I've played 4 games.
I played him once and he had no power to do anything ever.
That's fair. Very much like how I am with Valkyrie.
Mm.
So I very much figured out my problem with Valkyrie is I just cannot generate power on her because my strikes always whiff and I always
Yeah.
seem to have to charge. So I'm always
Gotcha.
spending 2 to charge. So she has no power.
Mhm.
My strike always misses, never generates enough power to be able to do Legendary Warrior so I can reroll my next attacks.
Yeah.
So I just can't. I get on paper why she's so great.
Right. Yeah.
I look at her and I think, wow, yes, this is a very strong 3 character when she has the power to do stuff, which she
Right.
never does.
Yep.
So
Yeah. If she just doesn't work for you, that's fair.
yeah.
Did we find out anything else about Quicksilver's attacks or powers or anything? Or was it just
So we
that?
also found out that he gets to reroll 2 defense dice against physical or energy attacks. He has a trickster ability, very similar to Loki,
Okay.
where he essentially can just jump out of the way.
He can just finger guns and moonwalk away?
Yeah, I'm wondering if his movement will be longer than Loki's though. Maybe
Yeah.
that's the perk.
Okay.
Maybe he just gets an advance, so all of these things will be at long movement, which would make sense.
But
Yeah.
possibly, but a long movement trickster is terrifying because Loki can only like move range 2 from his current location
Oh, yeah.
or short or something. Like so it's not that big of a push. I think it's a short.
Right.
So if he can move long,
That would be insane.
That would be insane.
Insane.
Yeah, like that would be that he would be almost invincible.
He'd be
as long as he had the power on him.
Well, right, but he's 3 threat, right? So he's probably what 4, 5 for health.
Yeah.
He'll probably be I think he's classified technically as a villain, so it'll probably be 5'4".
Right. So they've
but his defenses, I'm sure, will be 3s across the board.
Yeah.
But the extra 2 reroll defense dice against physical and energy, not bad.
Yeah.
He'll fit right in with Web Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a supersonic strike builder that has extra effects based on dice rolls.
Now, did they go over the range of his strikes? Because I could imagine them all being 3, considering them like charges and stuff.
Right. My assumption is he probably has a charge.
Yeah.
I didn't see the stream. I'm just simply going off of what Mr. Lopez has written here.
Mm-hmm. Jopez.
Yeah. Yes, Jopez. And he did not specify.
Oh, gotcha.
But I'm almost wondering if supersonic strike builder makes it sound like it's almost an energy attack.
Yes.
Like a kinetic energy, maybe, which would be super dope.
Yeah.
Because I think energy is still the most consistently lowest defense across the board. Nobody has it above a 4.
Right.
So
and all of those people are She-Hulk.
There's a couple other people.
Yeah, Cap and
what's his nuts?
Captain Marvel
and Cable.
Who the fuck is that?
Exactly. Who the fuck is Tommy and Mike? And then Wanda.
Yes.
Yes.
Seems to be a freaking powerhouse. A range 4, strength 6, mystic attack as her builder. Holy shit.
Yep.
Yes.
That's bananas.
That is nuts. That makes I am never playing this game again.
Yeah.
Because you are for sure bringing Wanda every game. Every game.
Yeah.
I hope they make her an affiliation leader at some point so I can just only run her.
At this point.
And 4 Mr. Sinisters.
Yeah, if you could actually just bring a bunch of Sinisters, he's the only one that doesn't apply to the you can only bring one of the same name.
Yeah.
That'd be wild.
Yep. The real Sinister's been dead for 30 years in the comics. They've just all been clones since then.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he be? Each skull in the roll can inflict a hex, bleed, incinerate, or poison, which I had almost assumed by the way the panel to play had sounded. I wondered if she had a superpower that was just if you do 1 damage during your attack, you just get to choose a condition.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because of the way, but it sounds like she's going to have I don't know if this is a separate attack. I assume it's going to be a separate. If that's on her builder, oh my God.
For real.
That is absolutely terrifying.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't even want to begin to deal with that. She's also, she's going to be able to put a hex, a bleed, incinerate, or a poison. She's a She-Hulk killer. She's hitting you with Mystic.
Yep.
It's a strength 6, which is brutal.
Mm-hmm.
And she gets to put conditions on She-Hulk, which is not what She-Hulk wants.
With incinerate being on that list, which is massive.
Right. Incinerate and bleed. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah. She can have bleed. She's immune to poison.
Yep.
Yes.
And even Hex. The fact that she can't make her crits explode, terrifying.
That's pretty
terrifying
huge.
The thing I love about a debuff like Hex is that it never feels worth it to shake. So you can almost guarantee it's going to be on until the character dazes.
Yep. But it will always bite you in the ass when you need it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And her skulls count as successes, which is also terrifying.
Oh my God, that's great.
No, for specific people.
I'm never going to roll under 3 successes when I play, which is really exciting.
Yeah, pretty much. It does make me wonder though if it is a skull or if it is all skulls.
I would imagine it would be a skull.
Right.
Or at least that's the theme that they've done in the past. But if there's a time to bust her out, it's for, one of my favorite characters ever.
That's true. Unless she has a X power, which is during the modification step or whatever, or before the mod, or I guess it would be after the mod step.
Yeah.
You can spend up to 3 or up to X amount of energy to count that many skulls.
Yeah, they said it's an innate though, so it's just on.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
It's all going to depending on that wording. If it's counts 1 failure or all failures.
Right. Because
it does say failures plural in the panel to play. So the way I'm reading it counts on dodges too, which is huge.
Gross. Okay, so there you go.
I like this theme that they're going with like changing the probability on dice between
Yes.
Scarlet Witch and Domino. Like,
Mhm.
it's going to add a different level to the game.
Yeah, for sure.
I think Scarlet Witch and Domino together is absolutely going to
God.
be terrifying.
I mean, we already know from across the Bifrost that Domino is the only S tier in the X-Force. So
Yep. So okay, are we done talking about Wanda? Oh, she also has a throw up to a size 4
yes.
terrain, which is terrifying.
Yeah. And she'll have flight, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure at flight. Yeah. She seems brutal.
I love.
She's probably the best 5 character in the game from the sounds of it. Unless she has,
I'm fine with it. Yep.
Unless she has some crazy, like she's 2s across the board or something.
Yeah.
I hope they don't do that. We've just seen that so much recently.
She's going to have something, though.
Right.
Like, she'll have to have some kind of weakness.
I'm sure it's 3s across the board. That's a pretty big detriment to have on a 5-threat character.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, Thanos has 3s across the board and he's a 6.
Right. Thanos, if you take him and you have a brain in your head, it gets 3 actions a turn though. So
True. But still.
Yeah.
I mean, he goes down just as hard as anybody else, you know?
you know what? I appreciate that about him.
Yeah. He's a nice man. He's a nice man like
Even
that.
though he's like, effectively, this big bad Titan.
Yeah.
He goes down.
He
You know?
does.
I respect that.
Super common in Sweden.
Yeah. Game recognizes game.
Yep.
Real recognizes real. I get that. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, so I'm really excited. We still don't know when these are coming out, if ever.
Oh, my God.
Right.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Yeah, pretty much.
2022.
Because at this point, I think there's 14 new boats stuck.
Right.
So like,
Yeah.
there's any number of our stuff could be on those boats. So we get these when we get them. It's exciting to see. And you can, of course, hop over into TTS and probably play them now, because that's how Across the Bifrost figures out their tier lists when there's characters that have not been brought out yet. Of course, hopefully our friends soon, Across the Bifrost, released a new tier
Yeah.
thing for X-Force
Mhm.
on a group that is not technically even out yet.
Right. Not even technically, just simply not out yet.
Did they get released? No, they didn't. No, Canada somehow got Sin and Viper randomly.
Yes.
But I guess technically no. Cable and Deadpool and all that and family are not out yet.
No.
Yes.
Somewhere, no.
Right.
I know where they all are, though. Sinister, Sin and Viper, Deadpool, Cable and Domino.
Where would that be?
That'd be at beardeddragongames.online.
Oh, really?
They're all up for pre-order.
Oh,
And
snap.
you get a pre-order discount
Yeah.
for ordering them before they come out. And you can throw on a fat, thick, girthy new discount
Ooh.
by typing in PCME 10
Yikes.
capitals.
Yeah.
You get 10% off in addition to the pre-order bonus.
Damn.
Deceptively thick.
Deceptively.
thick. So you're telling me I could get an additional on top of my 10%.
Mhm.
I'm going to get an additional for pre-ordering over at beardeddragongames.online.
Yep.
beardeddragongames.online.
That's how I would spell it.
And then I used promo code PCME10.
Yep.
To get 10% off additionally to whatever discount I get when I pre-order them. Like now?
Yep.
Wow.
And
that
it's
is
up there.
fascinating.
Sinister's up there too.
Sinister. You can get that broken vat. You know what I mean? You know,
I think
Gotta get
Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch are on there too. I think it's all up.
I think they're all up.
Yeah.
If there are 3D printers listening right now,
Mhm.
watching this,
Any 3D printer at all.
any 3D printer at all, beep, boop, 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 beep. You know what I mean?
100111010.
Yes.
Come on,
Getting
sucker,
your
lick my battery.
hands,
Dirty bird.
getting your hands on a Sinister early will make you so much money. Because if you can figure out how to 3D print that leg,
Oh, just sell the bit.
just
the leg?
sell the
Yep.
bit leg for like $7, people will pay for it.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
And put a tactical rock under his foot just to piss everybody off. You know what I mean?
Yo, who's gonna make a pirate Sinister and turn that into a peg leg?
I
I think that's the way to go.
think it is the way to go. I think it is.
Or like a little unicycle foot.
Oh my God. He's going to make me do so many conversions.
Oh my God, yes.
I hate
Yes.
it already.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is going to be good.
I hate everything about this.
Use a spare hand. Make his leg out of Deadpool heads. All those extra options.
Just stack them right up.
Just stack them right up.
Oh, I
Like a
love
little
it.
totem pole.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's an idea.
we did it.
What could go wrong?
The chef's hat, upside down Hydra Bob chef's hat.
Oh, there you go. There
Okay.
you go. I'm actually
Little
really excited
club
about that.
Mhm.
We haven't seen one chef hat. And all of the variations of Hydra Bob that have been like shown,
Mhm.
nobody put the chef hat on him.
That's stupid. Those people are dumb.
Except for Dallas.
Except for Dallas Kemp.
Yeah. Absolute
The-
angel.
Yeah, a treasure.
Love that man.
Truly. Treasure.
Treasure.
He's the only bald man I've ever loved, realistically. Realistically.
My wife says that too.
Yeah, that's fair.
Dallas is the only bald man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. So it was a pretty light week.
Who cares? We got Scarlet Witch.
yeah.
I don't know what else you could possibly want.
The card.
Oh, fair.
Yeah. That'll come out tomorrow.
Pietro. Yeah, that's very true. We're probably going to get.
Yeah, it's probably coming out like any minute now.
Yeah.
As soon as I hit unrecord on this,
it's gonna drop.
Pietro's panel to play will drop.
Where do you think they are going to fall? I mean, obviously for Tim, top tier.
Oh, literally the
As-
best character in the game.
Yeah. Where do you think they're going to fall in the meta with teams that they're not affiliated with? So Brotherhood, Avengers, things like that. Where do you think they're going to squeeze in the best?
Listen, I will squeeze into Scarlet Witch in literally any opportunity I could possibly get.
Yeah.
But that said,
Fair.
as far as we're aware, they are only going to be on the Brotherhood
I believe so.
roster.
Yep.
That's so odd to me.
That is very strange.
Like she should be on.
No,
A-Force.
they're on Avengers too, I think.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay. So that makes more sense.
I mean,
Okay.
the second they drop, they will most likely FAQ the affiliations list. That's what
Oh,
they-
right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
usually what they do.
So yeah, I anticipate them both being on Avengers and Brotherhood.
Yeah.
And then Scarlet Witch potentially being on A-Force also.
That makes that team just all that more terrifying.
Yeah.
Right.
Being able to give her more power sounds like not a good time.
Yes. But the thing is, running her on A-Force, it's 11 points.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like out of the gate.
Yeah, but when
Yep.
you have two of the best characters that can go Kerouacking on everybody's ass, I don't think it's
Right.
going to
Oh,
matter.
Domino's on A-Force too?
I believe so, yeah.
Oh, okay. Then yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what I need.
Like fuck. You know? Like
I mean, She-Hulk, Scarlet Witch, Angela. Just full send,
pretty much.
you know?
That's somewhere Throwlash Gaming is listening right now, and his salami nipples are just so pointy thinking
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
That's the list that I want to run when I inevitably have to play Dan.
Is She-Hulk, Angela, and Scarlet Witch?
Yep.
That's fair.
Yep.
I like it.
Send it out.
I mean, that'd be super fitting too, because Dan only plays one way, and it's I attack.
Yes.
Yes.
And you don't play that way because you win. And
And you even handicap yourself by only bringing 3 characters.
Right.
And
that
you're-
are all beat sticks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Super rude. Really. That'd be like showing up without an affiliation.
And all you've got in turn 1
Yeah.
and still winning.
Still
the game.
squeaking her out.
Yeah.
Oof.
That said, did we find anything else out about Sinister's attacks or defenses or anything?
No.
They played them? Like they played a match
Yeah.
with them and
They play.
that's all we gleaned?
Apparently, that's all. That's all Joe Pez got for us, bud.
Wow. Maybe I don't blame Joe Pez at all. Joe Pez is
Yeah.
a hero.
No, he is doing God's work, really.
But obviously
He's doing Dallas's work.
they are
actually.
bad streamers, unless Dallas was there, in which they are God tier. But
Yeah.
they were obviously hiding their dice rolls. So
Yeah.
you couldn't
Right.
see how
Yep.
many dice they were
Yep.
rolling.
Mhm.
Not activating any power.
Most likely, there was a camera underneath the table. I've heard
Right.
That's really
Yep,
popular.
I think that's probably what
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah. Show.
What else are we thinking is going to be on Scarlet Witch, if anything? I mean, we know one attack and an innate power, right? That's pretty much it. And one superpower because we know she has a throw.
Mhm.
Do we anticipate a beam or an AoE?
I would sooner say an AoE.
That's kind of where
I hope range 2 and that's it.
Yes.
Because otherwise, fuck. You know? Like giving her a AoE 3 is terrifying.
Yeah.
With that strike 4.
I could see a higher spender that maybe gets additional dice for each special condition on the target or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Especially seeing as how that seems.
Unless maybe she only has one attack.
Yeah, maybe it's just chaos hex bolts.
Yeah, maybe it's just that builder attack, and then she has powers that can make her modify her strikes.
That would be really cool.
That'd be cool. Something different.
I bet she will have a super strong attack called No More Mutants and literally just kills any enemy mutant.
On a wild, she just decimates the X-Men team.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Automatically causes days. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh God.
So what type of slot do you feel she fills? Obviously, Doctor Strange comes to mind as kind of like a mid-range blaster.
Well,
but I don't think she's someone you target. I think you just kind of deal with her.
Yep.
Maybe try to shock her, give her the old shocker so she's not hitting as hard. But I think it's going to come down to what those defenses are.
Probably shock and stun on her.
Yeah.
Keep her from being able to generate power.
Mm-hmm.
Is going to be good.
Because a range 4 strength 6 blast is awesome.
Yeah.
And if she's going to be able to chuck size 4 buildings too.
And we don't know, and we don't even know what the range is on it.
Right.
Could be long.
Yeah.
Or even medium.
I doubt it'll be long. I'm sure it'll be a within range 3 throw, short or medium, but that's only because of how they do their throw terrain rules.
It'll probably be a medium.
Yeah.
We seem to be seeing a lot of medium throws lately for super hyped up stick characters.
Do you think she'll be small movement or short movement?
Probably short. I think that will be one of her
that would
caps.
be a handicap. Yeah.
Yep. Almost Magneto-y.
Yeah.
But he had a big base.
Right. Same with what's his nuts? Cable.
I was about to say who the fuck was that?
The Cable and Mysterio. Mysterio is also a short move, but he's got a bunch of movement shenanigans. But,
oh yeah.
Which we've figured out apparently web spider foes are all on big or medium sized bases.
Right. Yeah, that came up in the stream.
It came up in the stream apparently.
Until Mysterio comes out.
Is he on a
he's on a small base.
Is he on a small base?
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't remember.
As his Craven.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Craven.
Yeah.
The Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he plays exactly like Killmonger.
His friends call him Crunter.
Do they?
Ooh, girl.
Okay. Anything else, guys? I mean, kind of a short week for us.
Yeah.
Easy, hot, and sweet like a Rice Krispie treat. Gee, you know what I really want in my team? Scarlet Witch.
Bravo.
Thanks.
Yeah. Good job not getting us flagged for that one. I think I don't really have anything else to say this week. I'm excited about Scarlet Witch. I'm actually kind of more excited about Quicksilver.
There was some other news we could talk about.
Oh, what did I miss?
Miss Marvel's tiny hands.
Oh, yes. I forgot all about that. I don't know why, because I've just done nothing but thoroughly enjoy people ripping it apart in the unofficial group. So
if there's anything the internet needed,
it
is more white male nerds complaining about the anatomy of a female.
A 16-year-old girl? Yeah. Yep.
And her model.
100%. So
size queens, you know?
Yeah. So they did show Ms. Marvel, which the model actually it's kind of blah, but I don't think it's bad blah.
Right.
I just feel like there was so much potential for them to do so much more. Yes. To really lean into her powers, because she can make her hands like gigantic.
She can, I believe the scientific term is embiggen them.
Okay. He's not lying.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll remember that. for future streams.
Hey, you've been big.
Yeah. But she can make and so again, Thrush Gaming, shout out to Thrush Gaming, said he's only ever seen her in the hips on or hands on hips pose.
Yep.
I've never seen her in that pose. I've only ever seen her do like giant hand kung fu stance. I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Yes.
So that's the only thing I've ever seen.
The thing that I'm most excited about is
The tiniest tactical rock.
the tiniest tactical rock, but also convincing you to take those hands off and do 2 big finger guns, like oversized
I love
foam
it.
finger guns.
Oh my!
Oh, I'm stoked.
Hate everything about that.
If I was on a show that like would like wreck people's podcasts, I would totally be stoked on that specific thing.
Would you?
Yeah.
Okay. But it is coming out, or they announced it because there's like a book coming out. There's a novel coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is actually based around the MCP like world.
Yeah.
So we're kind of starting to get lore based in this because they have said several times in the past that MCP is its own universe.
Right. Which so
Yes.
Yeah. So I think that's cool. I actually never knew that before we got this tease for the book or whatever. I
Right.
think that's super rad.
Yeah, I think it is super dope because it would
Earth
make
814
sense.
or whatever is going to be MCP universe.
Right,
Means
which
they can kind of do some wacky shit.
right, and it kind of explains why Captain America and Red Skull would be on the same team at some point. You know what I mean?
Right. Yep.
They leave it kind of open to interpretation.
Yeah.
So I really like that as a concept, and it is their kind of scapegoat of also like how they can change costumes slightly on models.
Yep.
How they can potentially introduce new characters and things like that.
Mhm.
I like it. I think it's interesting. I guess that's it.
What affiliations do you think Miss Marvel will be on?
A-Force,
Inhumans.
Mhm.
Inhumans. She led her own team.
She had a Young Avengers team up.
Yeah.
Or New Avengers, I think.
New Avengers, I think it was. Or New Young Avengers, something like
Yeah. So that would be super cool to see a new affiliation for some new Avengers.
Yeah.
that.
Especially if we get maybe a Nova, maybe a White Tiger.
Mhm.
I don't know if that's her name.
I think so.
Yeah.
Tigress.
Let's get a cannonball.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, New Mutants is up on HBO Max.
I've been
Check that
told
out.
that.
Yeah.
You
still not gonna watch it?
and I still don't have HBO Max. I'm not in the 1% like all you guys people. Just
You
spending money
literally
on it.
got
All
it
you guys
at one
people.
point.
Yeah, I did the 7-day trial so I could watch the coronavirus special of South Park.
Okay. And then you canceled it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I canceled it as soon as I signed up for the trial.
That's fair.
You got it, otherwise you forget.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's why I'm
100%.
still paying for Peacock.
Mm.
Because WrestleMania was over and I was like, I'll cancel this later. And
Oh, I thought it was a porn site. Okay.
no, the Peacock.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not my
Not to be confused with my Peacock. Yes. Only Peacocks, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay.
I have a great joke that I've been saving and thought about for a different podcast, but we're not recording it for a while, so I just gotta kind of sit on it.
Okay.
Hot.
Hot. Yeah.
That said, I would be stoked for a Nova. And if they do I can't remember the other team. She did like a Secret Defenders or some secret team at some point. I think
Mhm.
Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
Probably.
So that'd be rad. Miles
I mean-
Morales was on that team. Could see him on another affiliation too.
Which would be cool.
That would be
I
cool.
wouldn't be. I mean, like more teams, the better, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Totally.
And at this point, we have very well established that literally anybody will be added to this.
Yes.
Like they are not afraid to pull characters that literally no one has ever heard of.
Mhm.
Cassandra Novak or whatever her name is.
Cassandra Novak. Yes.
No, she's from Law and Order SVU. She's
Oh.
a district attorney.
Oh,
Gotcha. I thought
Okay.
it was BJ Novak's older sister.
that's
Her
also.
name's Casey Novak.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Dum,
Do, 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 do.
I really liked SVU. Super aside. Richard Belzer, Ice Cube,
Ice
I had
T,
to-
Christopher
bro.
Maloney,
Yeah.
Ice T.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Mariska Haggerty. Loved her.
Yeah.
I just stopped watching after I had Lily.
Specifically Stapler's
Oh,
ass.
fair.
'Cause it just fucked me up too much.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stabler's Aft did fuck me up quite
Yeah.
a bit.
So there is a very I have there are other podcasts that I listen to that have very much specified that they only watch SVU specifically for his ass.
Super fair.
It's super well sculpted.
It's a good move.
And if you want to see it in slow motion humping a fridge as it gets wheeled off, I highly
He
recommend
didn't have it back then.
Yeah, he did.
He was also taller.
Yeah, fair.
Christopher Maloney in Wet Hot American Summer is like 6 foot. Christopher Maloney in SVU is like 5'8".
Yeah, all right.
I don't understand it either.
Maybe he just had risers on
Yeah.
all through Hot American Summer. But him humping a fridge as it slowly gets strolled away as kids are clapping is probably one of my favorite things ever. And he hates when people bring that movie up to him.
Yeah.
He hates it. Oh, it is
Really?
so
How funny.
hates it. He does not want to acknowledge that he ever did that movie. Because that's not what he wants his legacy to be. He wants his legacy to be Special Victims Unit.
I don't like Christopher Maloney anymore.
That's fair.
Wet Hot American Summer is Americana, a masterpiece.
It is one of the best.
David Wayne and Michael Showalter. I'm mad now.
Have you seen Happy though?
No.
Oh, you gotta watch
Oh, you'd like Happy.
I've been told that
Dark,
a lot.
dark,
Very
cynical
good.
It's
humor.
about- yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You would like it.
Yep.
I'd recommend it.
10
Okay.
out of 10.
I'd put it on your queue and then never watch it.
Oh, yeah, I would do that, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
I did catch up on Invincible this week. That was pretty exciting.
About time.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoy. You know where we could talk about Invincible? In our Discord. If they headed over to patreon.com/professional casual, for as $1, get access to our hot Discord,
That's true.
where we have pretty much, if there's a new comic book or nerd related show,
Yeah.
we have a spoiler channel for it.
Yep.
And it is hot over there.
Mm-hmm.
It is real hot. I don't
can't
even know
keep
what
up.
goes on in that general chat anymore. It's so hot.
Yeah.
We got people wanting to fight people.
Yeah.
We got insane amounts of stuff going on.
Talking about food.
Talking about food. We're talking about, we had a Pop-Tart debate the other day.
Yeah, we did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and real quick. Fuck JB. How dare he say that pretzel Pop-Tarts are not good? They're one of the best Pop-Tarts on the market right
I've
now.
never had a pretzel Pop-Tart.
I've never had one either.
It's
but
delicious.
One of the things that I did learn
Salted caramel.
was that
Amazing.
Oh, fuck yeah.
whether people cooked or did not cook their Pop-Tarts was a lot more varied than I was expecting. Because you were raw Pop-Tart.
Raw dog in it.
I am very much in my raw tart as
Yep.
well.
I certainly had it both ways. I've certainly eaten, a crushed, forgotten raw Pop-Tart packet that was left in my backpack.
Yep.
Mhm.
When you're hungry on the bus on the way home.
Mhm. Been there.
Did you ever try the microwave it for 3.5 seconds, but no more, otherwise you will die?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the only way that I cook
Yeah.
mine.
Oh,
Never
I do.
microwaved it.
I have never so I had a really
you never
horrible.
toasted it.
I had a very bad experience as a child,
Mhm.
where I almost killed myself trying to get a Pop-Tart out of a toaster with a
Oh,
fork.
God.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll have that.
Yep. And so I have never wanted one toasted ever.
You only do it once.
Mhm.
You do. It's true.
We always had a toaster oven.
Oh,
That's what I have now,
okay.
but I
Yeah,
still
toaster
don't.
ovens
It
are
Takes too
bomb.
long. You know what's faster? 3 seconds in the
3
microwave.
seconds in the microwave.
Yeah, but then it's a soggy bread
Nah.
versus like, I want it just
It's
on
just
the cusp
warm.
of burnt. So like those corners just ash in your mouth.
Oh, no, that is
No?
Hard
All right.
pass.
just you.
And
And
then
we
the
know you
top
like
frosting,
dry,
like-
not tasty things. It's been well established on other shows.
No, so I like that way. I prefer it raw,
Fair.
you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Especially the brown sugar cinnamon ones. Are
I was always on the go with my pack of Pop-Tarts and my Pepsi for breakfast.
Right.
All through high school.
Mhm.
So, thanks, Mom and Dad.
Mm.
for
I had
the-
a teacher math teacher that would drink a Diet Coke every morning instead of coffee. She's like, if you
Huh?
want to bring it in too, that's fine. So then I started bringing in Diet Coke.
All right.
And once you're on Diet Coke,
You don't get
for whatever reason,
Mhm.
you lose all sense of taste for other beverages
Yes.
That is extremely
heard
true.
that.
and you start smoking.
Yep.
It's super weird.
Yeah.
You become like an LA person.
Yeah.
Just eating cigarettes and drinking.
You become a housewife from 1997.
Yeah, pretty
Yep.
much.
Pretty much.
Yep.
It's awful. Just wishing you were Posh Spice.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Beckham.
Right?
Right?
I mean, shout out to that guy for making soccer important. Or
Oh, he plays soccer?
Yeah.
He's like literally the only British person I can think of who's attractive. Like British man,
Yes. Yeah, because Gordon Ramsay has looked like his face was punched in.
Yeah. Like he's got like a weird, different kind of attractiveness to him, but like
Yeah.
Beckham's just hot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
Right.
like Prince Harry and Prince William. Nah. Pass.
Isn't the guy who played Finn on Star Wars? Isn't he British as well?
Yes.
I'd take a run at
Pretty
him.
much everyone from Star Wars.
Yeah, actually, that's fair. Nowadays. Shout out to
So-
Harrison Ford. We miss you.
Mhm.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Like drop off.
Yeah.
Are they going to bring back drop off at any point, or do you think she's really done?
Oh, drop off's done for sure. Technically the card's not gone. It just can't be used in organized play. And Dan made this weird rule that we have to follow organized play rules, so we are never allowed to play drop off.
That's not true. Dan is actually normally the proponent to do things that are not by the rules. Proxying cards or playing models that aren't out yet and things like that. And I'm the one who shuts that down.
Yeah, but he was the one that very early on said, no, we're playing organized rules, so I couldn't use drop off on him specifically.
Oh,
Yeah, that was a conversation we had.
I thought that was me also.
No,
but,
it wasn't.
okay.
No, it was him. I would trust me.
Listen,
I will gladly blame you for any of my problems in the world.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Dan is the one to blame for this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry, Dan.
Hope you're proud of yourself.
How dare you follow the rules?
Danny,
Yeah.
has your wish list updated at all for this game? Is there anyone you're hoping in your heart of hearts that gets released?
I really want Blink.
Yes.
Doubling
Okay.
down on Blink.
Yeah,
Really, really bad.
that would be Stellar McGellers.
Yep. And if we could get some New Mutants, that would be super groovy too.
Yeah. So recently, X-Men had this big poll where you could vote on the next character that was going to be included in the X-Men. And they had some of, not the New Mutants that we're familiar with, but some of the ones later on that ended up becoming on X-Force. One of them.
Were they in that trade that we didn't have to read?
They were actually.
Sorry.
But Boom Boom was on there,
Okay.
which was super cool. And somebody else that was also a girl.
Okay.
That was a character that I like.
Yep.
Like that I can't remember their name.
Yeah.
But Polaris won. So Polaris
Wow.
is she would be awesome to see. And
Yeah. Very cool.
I would love to get Marshall Evans Stone III,
Oh.
Yeah. Same.
also known as Random.
Oh shit, random. Yes.
So I was just going
Did
to
you
be like,
type in random X-Men and random came
I
up
wrote
first?
random Marvel hero just to see what would randomly pop up
Yeah.
in Google, and
All right.
Marshall Evans Stone III. Random is a fictional character and anti-hero appearing in American comics
Yeah.
published by Marvel Comics.
I had his 1995 X-Men Flare card. He was like gray with like a bandana and a vest, and he had a big gun arm because he could turn his body into other things.
Yeah,
yeah.
that is a very questionable looking. It looks like a bunch of artery kind of things. That's neat.
Ooh.
There it is. There it is. Everybody.
So in the vein of random, Strong Guy would be a cool addition to this.
I still would love Wrecking Crew.
And Maggot, who I guess has seen a recent resurgence.
Okay.
He was
Okay.
super cool.
All right, we got Toad. So why not?
Maggot and Toad are very different things.
They're both animals that I don't want to touch. So they have
I
that
would
in
much
common.
rather touch a toad than a maggot, though.
But Maggot's not a maggot. His digestive system is 2 maggots that he can throw at people, and then whatever they eat, he then puts them in his body, and that's how he digests food.
Oh my God.
It's gross.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, he's rad as shit.
I
Ooh.
don't want to be part of that.
I feel
They like
dirty.
sit on his shoulders. They're like huge boombox sized maggots.
Oh my God.
It's really fucking gross.
Yeah.
Okay.
No one liked him when he first came out. They killed him off pretty quick.
That's fair.
Yes.
Totally fair.
Can't sell
Nightcrawler
merch
would
like
be kind of
that.
neat.
Oh yeah, Nightcrawler is a
Nightcrawler would
given.
be cool. Jean
Yeah.
Grey would be cool, but not like punk ass from the movies. Jean Grey were like, I can't move this cup. Like,
Right.
give me some fucking Phoenix level Jean Grey.
Mhm.
Ah,
First-
or both. the
First
Phoenix.
one threat level character, Phoenix Jean Grey, for sure. If we're going by cable
threat.
logic.
Yeah.
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 100%.
Hope Summers would be a cool one.
Yep.
Yeah. As long as it's not Iceman. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like, give me the most obscure characters before Iceman.
hmm
Yep. That's what I want.
We need a new MODOK model, I think, also.
Yeah. Yo, I am so hyped for the MODOK show coming out
Yes.
on Hulu. The fact that Patton, I mean, I don't know what I was expecting, but apparently it was that.
Mhm.
Because it is just silly. It feels like it's going to be a kid's show, and then all of a sudden you just hear Patton Oswalt go, "Oh shit!" And I was like, oh, okay, this is
that.
violent and okay,
Yeah.
for adults.
And they blow
dope.
that dude's arm off in the trailer. It's breathes robot chickeny to me.
Yes, it is. It looks like action figures, but I think they're just more like Coraline was the feeling I got.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah. Super dope. Super here for it.
Speaking of MODOK and how we need more MODOK models, Brodok was a character that was out for a very little bit on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Popped collar.
So it was a MODOK-sized head on like a Fabio body. He just wore pants, no shirt, had
Okay.
big long hair, but like his head was garbage can sized. And
I'm here for it.
his whole gimmick, it turned out to be MODOK in disguise, but his whole gimmick was that he would he was like an influencer that would make people more pretty,
Okay.
but by going through his process, it would turn them all into hideous monsters.
Oh my God.
And I think the Runaways or the Young Mutants or something took him down, but
Okay.
it was still really funny to see
Yeah.
Fabio with a trash can sized head walking around on beaches.
That's fair.
Love
Anything
it.
else?
That's about it.
Cool.
Oh, that's hurtful.
We stretched this episode out just long enough, unlike Miss Marvel's hands in the model.
Very
Oh.
true. Did you know that the fourth ugliest superhero ever is Arseface?
Arseface.
Yeah.
Who are the other top three?
Beak is number one.
Squid Boy?
Nope.
Three-Face Jim or whatever his name is?
Etrigan the Demon.
Etrigan the Demon. Oh, so this is Marvel and DC?
I'm gonna go. I don't know. 3 is Ghost Rider, which I don't really agree. I think
Yeah.
it's all right. Arseface, Bantha Ray Bill at number 5, which is a little hurtful.
Yeah.
Jonah Hex at 6,
Okay.
Swamp Thing at 7, and Hellboy at 8. I don't think Hellboy's ugly.
Yeah.
Who made this list? Who are you?
That was always one of my favorite mutants. I think his name
CBR.com.
was Three-Face John. His power was that he had 3 faces all kind of cleaved together, and that was it. That's all he had going on.
Three-Face John.
Okay.
You know, you got people controlling reality and
Yeah.
being able to fly and shoot lasers out of their eye. And I got 3 faces and they're all mushed together and I'm a hideous monster. But he goes to Xavier School anyway.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh.
What was the dude in The Boys that was like, he essentially had a useless power? I don't remember who it was now. I don't know. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'd love to see some Boys characters.
Yeah.
Just like the Marvel versions.
Mhm.
Like, give it to me.
Yeah. Do a whole Hero-gasm sect.
That'd be dope.
Mhm.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'm good.
No. Shout out to Scotty. Shout out to Zach Duncan.
Yeah.
The old Big D himself.
H. Rivera.
H. Rivera
Her Rivera.
popped up again.
Yeah.
Miss you, dude.
Yeah.
And of course, you know,
Big
blessings be to the great Kemp,
Yeah.
of course.
Old DK.
Yeah. Tune in next week where we hopefully will have a ton of characters to talk about.
Mhm.
I'm hoping for just rapid fire, just loads
Yeah.
of characters.
Mhm.
We get a panel to
Get 'em
play
out.
for Quicksilver. We then get all 3 cards for Scarlet Witch, Sinister, and Quicksilver.
Yes.
And then that's it. I think that's it for characters that have been announced and featured.
Black Cat. We could see a panel to play the Black Cat, probably.
Yeah, that's true. I guess, yeah.
I mean, we know that she's coming out in the Amazing Spider-Man box, right? So
Yeah, but we don't know when that's coming out. That's not coming out probably till, I would think, late summer.
yeah, fair.
My assumption would be we are going to get I think that's it. I think once we get
As far as the ones that are slated and dated,
I think once we get these last 3, I think that's it for a while.
So they're gonna be
But it's everybody.
edging us for a while with these.
Yeah, but we also are getting Cable, Deadpool, Domino, Hydra Bob, Sinister, Scarlet Witch, and Quicksilver.
Right.
Like 7 dropped all at once now because they were originally supposed to come out forever ago, and then, shipping issues.
Yeah.
Because it's completely their fault of a pandemic plus a boat getting stuck. So we need to just shit on them as much as possible. And how dare they ruin and destroy the possibility of us getting some plastic models.
Mm-hmm.
And baffled at people who regularly complain in the Facebook groups of how unfair it is. Like, can you imagine? Can you imagine having that problem?
Those mild inconveniences, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about first world problems.
Right.
Talk about not having a fucking life, bud.
That's rude. Those people are on Facebook.
Yeah.
They have lives.
Yeah, but not like YouTube. Listening to us right now.
Right. That's super fair.
Yeah.
And make sure that you check out, the stream from yesterday where I played Dan. And honestly, more power to him.
He played like Dan.
No, actually, he played like an elevated Dan, I think.
Okay.
And I was surprised at how close the game was.
Uh-huh.
Means it's going to be a blowout, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Also, shout out to Monday Night Charlie. Feeling okay, bud? You all right? You good?
Hey.
Hey,
You're all right.
You didn't flip out on your opponent last week, which is pretty cool.
I don't really flip out. I get mad at circumstances that are beyond my control.
And then you just tell me to stop rolling dice.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was the thing that happened.
Did you try that, though?
No, she
No, I'm
proceeded
playing
to
the
do.
fucking game.
Well, what the fuck?
Just stop rolling dice. Okay.
That was one I did yell that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
To be fair, it was probably the nicest I've ever yelled at.
Yeah.
I did do a lot of wiping my sweaty palms off on my pants in frustration. That was about it, though.
Mm,
Yeah.
You're
I don't
growing.
know. I don't know where this anger is. I've never been this guy before.
yeah.
I don't know. I specifically think it's just because, again, Tim was there in a wig. So, I think it's just Tim brings it out in me.
Yeah, that's
Probably.
super fair.
Yeah. It's super weird.
I've heard that about him.
It's also why I don't do competitions because I get very
Mm.
too focused, too try hard.
Yeah.
Oh, I used oil washes for the first time.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of neat.
I always
Kinda
just
different.
spit on it first.
You don't do anything because you don't hobby.
Accurate.
Yeah. So you just sit in the darkness and look into the vast emptiness of your own soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then try to explain what I want in a model and then don't do it.
Yes. And then sends me,
And then say, not there.
yes,
No, not like that.
here's a reference photo. And then once you have the model done, I'm going to change 14 things on it.
Mm.
It was good times.
Yeah.
Good times.
Magneto came out great, though.
It did. Yeah. Once we finally figured out what you wanted, it worked out really well.
Yeah, still doesn't have suspenders, but
No.
I also never asked for them.
That's true.
You should have known, though.
I should have known years later. You know?
Mhm.
True believers, thank you for joining us. We have another shoot to go shoot.
Yeah.